How's it going, my people? This is your boy Wired Up, and welcome to another episode of Wired Up TV. Hope you guys got your hands on the steering wheel and keeping your eyes on the road. Handle everything you guys got to handle, no matter what it is, no matter what situation you got going on. All right? You know the drill. No responsibility hoarding. Handle your business. If you're in a depression, get up out of there. The best thing to do is get up, take a shower, get a nice haircut, a nice shave, man. Get some nice brand new clothes, shoes, everything, and just buy it for a whole week. And every day you get up, make sure you're nice and shaved, nice haircut, and you'll feel good, man. Get up and handle what you gotta handle. Don't let shit stack up on you. If you're a female, go get your hair did, go get a new dress or whatever, a nice outfit, get your nails did, feet done, everything, man. And just, makeup, everything. Like if it's your quinceañera or your wedding, you know what I'm saying? And get up out of that depression, out of that funk. The best way to get out the funk is if you look good, you're going to feel good. And that's scientifically proven. All right? Anybody that don't believe me, if you're depressed, if you look good, you're going to feel good. All right? With that being said, let's get down to the video, my people. Now, as you guys can see, this guy right here. You're probably saying, Wired Up? We see this guy. Well, what about this guy? All right, my people. This dude right here is another man I believe that the LAPD should be looking into when it comes to the Biggie murder. Okay? Or for you people that believe Biggie's alive, the Biggie attempted murder. Okay? Excuse me. But this gentleman right here matches the description perfectly, and he was there. And he's a self-proclaimed member of the Nation of Islam. All right? Now, this gentleman right here could have been, all right, could have been one of the men that that Eugene Deal saw. He could have been the guy that Eugene Deal saw. Remember, I believe there was two people involved in the Biggie murder. I believe there was a spotter, and I believe there was a driver. That's why there's two different composites. Common sense, people. Two different people make a composite. They both look completely opposite of each other. Two different people. Eugene Deal saw one, and G Money and what's his name, Lil C saw the other. Okay, two different people. All right. There's a lot of weird stuff going on in Eugene Deal's story. All right. Now, I'm not saying he's lying. All right. Everybody misspeaks. I misspeak all the damn time. I be saying 97 instead of 96. I get years confused. All righty. I'm not saying that because I read Eugene Deal's story when he talks to the police, and then what he says, it stays the same. Okay. So I believe he's telling the truth, right? Anyways, with that being said, guys, I believe this is probably one of the guys that Eugene Deal saw, this is the guy that Eugene Deal saw walk up to him in front of the Peterson Automotive Museum on March 9th, 1997. But wait, March 9th, 1997. Guys, go watch the biblical portrayal of Biggie. All right? The biblical portrayal of Biggie, or whatever that title's called. It's Eugene Deal's documentary and that's what it's called. It's like a short documentary. Kind of like Raw Deal Part 1, 2, and 3. Kind of like that, all right, where he's telling you the story. But this is what he says. He says, and these are the exact words, that he walks out, right, looks to the right, and he sees only one man walking right up to him and looks straight at him and stared at him. Looked just like a guy from the Nation of Islam. He had a peanut head, a bow cut, strong jaw or whatever, square jaws or whatever. And he said, he showed him his piece. Dude turned around and walked away the direction that Biggie got shot, right? And 5 minutes later, Biggie gets shot. And 5 minutes later, Biggie gets shot. He said he was the only one walking in that direction. And 5 minutes later, Biggie gets shot. There's one thing that's very strange about that story. Okay? Very strange. And I think I need to point it out to you guys. Okay? And if you guys watch that short documentary by Eugene Deal, the biblical portrayal of Biggie, you're going to be shocked and get even better, okay? Now, my people, it says 5 minutes later, Biggie gets shot. But clearly, in the picture, where he says, oh, by the way, he says it was Puffy and him and the Muslim dude, right? But, you know, he might have just got it wrong or whatever. Not intentionally lying or whatever. He might have just, you know, slipped up the name. It was actually him and Paul, which was the head of Bad Boy Security, okay, at the time. All right? That was out there when they saw the Muslim guy. And then he says 5 minutes later, after the guy turns around and walks the direction where Big got shot, 5 minutes later, Biggie gets shot, right? Here's the problem. Biggie got shot on March 9th, okay? 1997, okay? At around midnight, maybe closest to 1 a.m. in the morning, all right? But it was definitely, I believe, around midnight, early March 9th, okay? The picture that Eugene Deal is talking about, and it can't be the wrong picture because the dates from the security camera is right there, okay? And it says March 8th, 1997, approximately 10:53, if I'm not mistaken. 10:53 p.m., March 8th. Biggie died March 9th at midnight. Eugene Deal said 5 minutes later, the Muslim guy shot Big. Or 5 minutes later from the guy walking that way, I'm sorry. 5 minutes later from the guy walking towards that way, Biggie gets shot. So he's not saying he saw the guy shoot him. He never said that. Okay? He's made that perfectly clear. That was my bad right now, misspeaking. But he said 5 minutes later from the guy walking that Biggie gets shot. So that gave the man a gang of time to get in the car and wait for Big, right? Or could it have been that gets that Muslim dude off the hook? He didn't do it, right? He walked away and went home. Okay? Look at the picture right here. All right? On the right top corner. 3/8/97, 10:53 with 57 seconds p.m. 3/8/97, March 8th, 1997. Biggie got shot 3/9/97, March 9th, 1997 at midnight. That was an hour later. So it could have been that Muslim dude came and peeped everything out, made sure where everybody was at, walked over there, got in the car, and then shot Big. Right? Or this could be another possibility. Right? Like I told you guys, there's a new possibility. Now hear me out. Hear me out, guys. When that Muslim guy was walking, he was probably just minding his own business. Probably a well-respected Muslim dude that don't take no garbage. You know what I'm saying? Top guy. Well, maybe not top guy, but going up the rank. Just a guy that don't take no garbage. Sees Eugene Deal. Looks at Eugene Deal. Eugene Deal offends him by showing him his gun, right? The Muslim guy turns around, walks to his car, right? And gets Biggie confused with Eugene Deal. Because remember, guys, Eugene Deal said he took the light. He took the red light. Right? So maybe he was trying to shoot Eugene Deal, but he shot Biggie. Have you guys ever thought of that? Because the Muslim guy has nothing to do with no Bloods, right? The Bloods don't dress like Muslim dudes, right? So, that's a possibility. The Muslim, when he walked up to Deal offended him by showing him his gun. The guy's, all right, you want to show me? All right, dude, you know what I'm saying? Goes in his car, waits. Eugene takes the light. You know what I'm saying? Dude sees the same exact car that Eugene Deal was by, so thinks it's Biggie and shoots him. Confuses the car, sees a big dude, shoots him. Could it be Eugene Deal got Biggie hit? Who knows? That's just something I'm putting out there, guys. Or could it have been that there was two guys? The guy that Eugene Deal saw than the guy that Little C's and them saw. Y'all let me know. But I've never, ever, ever, ever heard anybody say this. What I just said right now. Never heard anybody say this. That maybe the guy had beef with Eugene Deal. He saw Eugene Deal next to or in front of the same kind of Suburban that Biggie was in. They had the same color, exactly the same mark, everything same year. So he could have confused the car because remember, Deal took the light. Maybe the guy didn't see that car real good. Sees the Suburban, right? Sees the car full of people. The rapper sees a big guy in the front. It is dark and shoots him, thinking it was Eugene Deal. I never heard nobody say that. This is a possibility. This is a possibility. Mistaken identity. It happens all the time. Okay? It couldn't have been a blood because he's dressed like a Muslim. Bloods don't dress like Muslims, man. Like Tupac said, there ain't no such thing. Okay? Mistaken identity. Biggie got shot by accident. The guy was trying to shoot Eugene Deal. Now, I'm not trying to say it's Eugene Deal's fault or anything like that. It's just a possibility. Eugene Deal was protecting people. That's his job, to protect people. It's not his fault. That's not what I'm saying, right? That's his job. I'm just putting it out there. It's a possibility. Now, this is another weird thing, okay? You see the picture, top right-hand corner? Obviously, that's right before Biggie gets shot, about an hour before he gets shot, right? And then the picture right at the bottom is them in the club, maybe like 45 minutes before or an hour before the picture on top, right? Because the picture on top is outside, the picture on the bottom is inside. Well, you see Eugene Deal is in the back wearing the number 4 shirt. But on top here, he's wearing a suit looking thing with a black shirt. But on the bottom, he's got a number 4 shirt with a little collar. I don't see no collar on the picture on the top, and I certainly don't see a big white number 4 on the picture on the top. What the heck is going on here? Do the people that think Biggie is alive have a point? Why? That's Eugene Deal up there in that picture. That's the day, right? March 8th, 19... That's about an hour and some minutes was. An hour and 6 minutes or whatever, 7 minutes, whatever. 7 minutes before Biggie gets shot. That's Eugene Deal and Paul, death row head of security. And on the bottom, that's Biggie, Puffy. I don't know who that guy in the red hat is. I do know, but I can't think of his name right now. And then number 4. But that's the guy that was dancing with Puff on that. You see him in the videos too. But, you know, there's Eugene Deal wearing number 4. Black shirt. But on the picture on top, he's not. It's a suit. What's going on here, man? And it even looks like the one on top has a fade. The one on the bottom don't. What's going on, man? Something fishy is going on here. Something fishy is going on here. Something very fishy is going on here. Completely different clothes. Okay? 5 minutes, but it's an hour before. Could have been a mistaken identity. They really tried to hit Deal, but they hit big. You heard this first on Wired Up, y'all. Could have been mistaken identity. It's a possibility, my people. It's a possibility. Things happen every day. Look at the guy on the left. Allegedly, he was there too. You know, I believe he's admitted it that he was there. It might have been the guy on the left. Like my boy said, he doesn't get behind Farrakhan for no reason. He's a guy, he has juice. Could have been him. Deal got him mad. So he sucked one of his buddies on him. But mistaken identity, and it hit big. What y'all think, man? I want to hear what you guys think and get it talking. If you guys have any information, hit me up on wireduptv4you@gmail.com because we're in this to win this. We're in this to solve stuff here, boy. We're in here to find Tupac. We're in here to solve the Biggie killing. or if Biggie is alive himself, for the people that believe that. I respect, and I'm with y'all. I respect everybody's opinion. Y'all know this. And you know this, man. Y'all know this. So what y'all think? Let me know. Let me know. Holla at your boy. wireduptv4you@gmail.com. Different clothes. Could have been a mistaken identity. I don't know. Tell me. Y'all need to tell me right now. Now, y'all know this picture. That's David Mack and Rafael Perez. David Mack in the middle, Rafael Perez on the right. David Mack was a blood. He's wearing the blood colors. And when Russell Poole and the LAPD searched his house, he had a black Chevy Impala. He had the ammunition that Biggie got shot with. And he had a shrine of Tupac in his garage. Picture CDs, all the damn thing. He was a fan. And he's a blood with a cigar. Just like Suge Knight. And the Bloods are not rushing them. They're not beating them up. That means it must be true. But that's not what I want to talk about right now. I want to talk about the gentleman on David Mack's right and our left. Not Rafael Perez, the one on our left. The shorter guy. The shortest guy in the picture. Could have been that David Mack was the one driving the car, the Chevy Impala, that shot Biggie. Could have been that. And could have been this, or could have been this guy. The one on the left. Check this out. Next to the composite. Check that out. It looks just like the one that Little C's drew for the police. Little C saw the driver. He saw him shoot Big. Let me repeat that for you again. Little C saw the driver. He saw him shoot Big. This is the composite Little C's drew for the police. Eugene Deal says it himself on the Biggie and Tupac documentary by Nick Broomfield. Little Caesar said it himself. It's no secret, guys. It's out there. Y'all know this. If you don't, now you know. This is the composite Little Caesar drew for the police. And it looks just like this dude right here. Could Russell Poole have been right all along? Was it David Mack and Rafael Perez? He is a blood, David Mack. This guy right here is getting real close next to David Mack. Like they're real good buddies. And he matches that composite. Is this Biggie's murderer, the one that shot? And that other gentleman that I showed you, was that the guy that Eugene Deal saw? Okay? Or was it the man that I've been showing you guys for the longest, that was standing behind Tupac and Suge? Could it have been that Suge hired David Mack and Rafael Perez? And David Mack planned everything. He got this guy right here to shoot Biggie. Is that a possibility? Hell yeah, that's a possibility. The case ain't solved. Anything's possible. You heard Eugene Deal. Look at how he matches the composite that Lil C's drew, or helped the police draw. Look at it, y'all. I can't put it clearer for y'all. We're gonna get to the bottom of this, y'all. We ain't scared to say stuff here on this channel. We're here to solve this case by any means necessary. And we're here to find Tupac. And if Biggie's alive, we're here to find him too. For those people that believe Biggie's alive. Every theory is welcome here. Guys, much respect, much love. Keep your head up. Keep positive. I want to know what y'all think. If y'all don't want to put it in the comments, send it to my email. Don't matter, guys. you're going to be heard. This is y'all channel, and y'all know it. Stay blessed, and like I always say, stay wired up. Peace out, guys.